I 100%ed Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia and learned the true pain of not saving your game in the process. Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia is a follow-up to the original Pokemon Ranger title on the Nintendo DS. The main gameplay loop is to draw circles around Pokemon to send your friendship to them so they follow you around and you can use them to do various things in the world that advance the story. Pokemon abilities come in different varieties depending on moves that Pokemon might likely use. Cut, Tackle, Crush, the list goes on, but they're all individually useful to work your way through the world of Almia. Pokemon, as they always do, also have a type. The certain type that they have allows you to use special abilities called Poke Assists to give you an easier time catching Pokemon. The grass one grows grass that slows the Pokemon, the normal one gives you more points to make catching go faster, etc. Mastering these can be the key to making this game significantly easier. Although the game itself is already decently easy. Completing it doesn't require too much past completing the main story. The requirements to complete the game are: beat the main story, capture all 267 non-event Pokemon, complete all 60 side quests. This may seem like a lot, but the easiest trick is to catch every Pokemon you see while you play through the main story. You can quickly march through the story and only capture the Pokemon necessary, but this will force you to search around for dozens of Pokemon later in the game. Instead, discipline yourself to catch every Pokemon in sight and just release the Pokemon that fill up unnecessary slots. The story is very simplistic, as most Pokemon games are with their stories. Team Dimsun is the group of baddies, and they are trying to bring about darkness and control Pokemon using these machines known as Gigaramo units. The Pokemon Rangers are up to the task of putting out fires, rescuing Pokemon, and completing ridiculously slow underwater sections. The story progresses as you go along catching Pokemon, and eventually you'll find yourself through it all, and you'll get to a point where you're down to a few Mons in your decks. As you crawl through the catching journey, get used to catching a few Pokemon in general. The first is Staraptor, who allows you to use the move Fly. Apparently, all of their flying Pokemon can no longer fly, so you'll have to search out this bird to fast travel around the map. The second is Doduo, or I suppose Dodrio, but either way, they let you use Agility, a useful ability for quickly getting from one end of the map to another without flying. Finally, you'll catch a lot of Drifloon, who use Airlift, and Drifblim, who use Elevate. One brings you across gaps, and one brings you up through gaps. Finally, there's Floatzel and Empoleon, who use River Flow, as well as Torkoal, who uses Magma Flow, which allows you to go across water and magma respectively. These various Pokemon are very important for eventually collecting every Pokemon, so learn where they are. The Pokemon that are most difficult to obtain are the 5 legendaries: Celebi, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, and Regigigas. Celebi is obtained by completing the 60 side quests, so let's talk about the side quests quickly. Each quest is marked by a signature ellipses, then it's a fetch quest where you bring Pokemon back to the person or use a field move to make them happy. The rewards are pretty great. Generally, you receive increased defense against a certain type, but there's a few special rewards like a longer line or better charge, meaning charging up your styler to get more points. A small chunk of side quests give you access to new partner Pokemon. There's exactly one of each type, giving you access to a rechargeable Poke Assist that doesn't go away after you use it. Each time you get a new partner, it stays stationed at the farm in Chicole Village. Back to Celebi. He's part of quest number 60. The little guy will fly around in a circle, forcing you to use a Doduo to run around and try to intercept him. The Regis are pretty difficult too. Each one requires a level 5 field move. Regirock, Regice, and Registeel require Crush, Burn, and Cut respectively, but finding those is not easy. Crush 5 belongs to Garchomp, found in the Hippodon Temple. Burn 5 belongs to Magmortar in the Volcano Cave right. Finally, Cut 5 belongs to Gallade, found on the 9th floor of Altru Tower. Each of these can be difficult to capture themselves. Then you have to search out the 3 Regis. Regirock is south of the Ranger Union, following the water path in a small cave. Regice is in Almia Castle, off to the west side. Finally, Registeel is in Chroma Ruins. And of course, each one has a fairly difficult capturing battle. After capturing these 3, the quest for Regigigas opens. You must take the 3 Regis to Hippodon Temple to fight him. Keep this in mind: if you lose this battle against Regigigas, you will go back to your last save. I learned this the hard way. I couldn't beat Regigigas the first time, and thought I'd be returned to the beginning of the dungeon, only to find out the cold, hard truth. I hadn't lost a single fight in the whole game, so I didn't know this fact. I'm trying to save you from my fate, so learn this fact well. That being said, Regigigas is a tough fight. Make sure to bring plenty of Magneton to recharge your styler, plus make sure you have a Pachirisu as your partner Pokemon. The electric type Poke Assist allows you to drop a Thunderbolt to paralyze the enemy, allowing you to get a bunch of circles around Regigigas. Then be careful to make circles around Regigigas in between steps that he takes, because a Sonic Boom pulses out every step. He also drops rocks, uses Hyper Beam, punches, and makes large cracks in the ground. After capturing Regigigas, you are rewarded with a mark on your styler, signifying completion of the game. And that's how you 100% Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. There are a few other things you can do in the game, including there are some event Pokemon, but I don't know if there's a way to get those anymore, so I didn't include those because they're not important for the browser to actually complete the Pokedex, basically. And there's also a capture arena, but I don't believe you get any reward for completing the capture arena, so I didn't even do that because you don't get anything, and I don't really include things to do if you don't, if they don't mark anything off. There's no marks or anything, so I didn't even worry about it. But if that's something that people want me to do, I can always go back, complete that. So let me know what game you want me to complete next. I've been working on a few different ones, trying to complete in 100% different games, so let me know what's on the list. DS games, 3DS games, PC games. Let me know what you want me to complete, and leave them in the description below, and I'll definitely work on them. So hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.